Hi guys, Gunchip here and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. We're currently in High Hrothgar. We've learnt a new shout called Clear Skies, and we need that to basically make our way up to the very top of the mountain to speak to Paarthurnax, who's the mysterious leader of the Greybeards. Now the reason we need to do that is we need to learn a new shout called Dragon Rend, which is apparently the only way we're going to get to defeat Alduin. So we've got a new shout, like I said. It's called Clear Skies, and yeah, let's get this done. Now I've got to admit, this whole section can be quite monotonous, because all you've got to do is every so often you'll get this mist blocking the path, and if you can see, it does actually damage you, so you just got to keep using this shout. So it's always a good idea to bring an Amulet of Talos along with you as well, just because it helps with the recharge. Because what it actually does is time between shouts is reduced by 20%, so it kind of speeds up the whole process. Otherwise you've got to kind of wait around. Ooh, and this is some silver, so I think we'll definitely do a bit of mining quickly. You know me, I can never resist a bit of mining. So more mist means more clear skies. Got a nice little goat. You've got to be careful though, because there are a couple of animals to deal with. You've got a couple of ice wraiths, and there's also a frost troll to contend with on your way up. Oh, there's one for example. They'll just appear out of nowhere. That's fun. Where'd my arrow go? Oh well, never mind. Oh, there it is. Sweet. So I'm not even going to bother leeching the body. Because once we get up to the top of the mountain, there's quite a lengthy dialogue with Paarthurnax that we have to get through as well, and we can't really skip it. So there's a troll I mentioned. Uh-oh. But not a problem for us. What's this? Orichalcum, not really bothered. Yeah, like I say, it's just a bit tedious that you have to keep using this shout every so often, but whatever. Uh-oh. Back away, because it does actually hurt you. Yeah, and I think we're getting close to the top now. So I think there's only one more ice wraith we need to deal with. Come on, Mr. Goat, out the way. I'm not going to kill you for once. Yeah, the ice wraith is normally around this corner somewhere. Yep, there he is. The thing is, I really hate these ice wraiths because you can't see them. Or at least I can't. There we go, got rid of him. I never noticed this before. Obviously someone else who tried to make it up to Paarthurnax and failed. And I think that's it in terms of bad guys, so we can just like speed up a little bit now. Oh. Almost there. Whoops. Missing out, I'm not convinced as well that my health regeneration perk on the armour is actually that good. Because it's supposed to be 36% faster, but it doesn't seem to be that amazing. But the snowstorm's clearing a bit now, which is quite good. So we're obviously, I think, just round this bend. Yep, here we go. So shaky shaky. Whoa. So Kate's a bit drunk. And here we are, the throat of the world. So there's a dragon wall over there. Oh crap. And this It's Paarthurnax.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Paarthurnax.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Who are
Jim
you?
Gumhat.
What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
Okay, now we're going to get this kind of Spanglish dialect the whole time where he just kind of throws in random dragon words. So do bear with it, because it's quite a nice little story. So first things first, I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon. You're the master of the Greybeard. I think you know who I am. Let's go with I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon, just for the heck.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
It's called YouTube, mate. I need to learn the Dragon Wren shout. Can you teach it me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed
Oh, man,
at the
formalities.
first meeting of two of the Dove.
Here we go.
By long tradition, the Elder speaks first.
Okay, good on.
Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Okay.
I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits.
Okay, let's go for the Rotmulag. So he's going to give us another shout for free, which is kind of cool. And this one is Inferno.
Understand fire as the Dove do.
Nice. It's kind of the first time we've got a dragon shout from an actual dragon. It's kind of cool.
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Oakley. So we're just going to go into our shouts. Hook up the new gift, which is this one, Fire Breath. And shout back at him. Was it good for you?
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me.
Yep.
No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood.
Dragon sauce, cool.
What would you ask of me?
You got a pint? No. Can you teach me the Dragon Wren shout?
Ah, I have expected you, Proda.
Okay.
You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Yep, sure do. How do you know I came for Dragon Wren? The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all. Do you know Dragon Wren or not? So let's go with the Greybeards didn't want me to come at all, which is kind of true.
Yes, they are very protective of me.
Understandable.
Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me.
Okay.
Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
Whoa, that's deep. So how can I learn it?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
Because it's Sunday and I've got nothing better to do. That's none of your business. I need to stop Alduin. I like this world and I don't want it to end. That's quite a good answer, so let's go for that one.
Prusa. As good a reason as any.
I thought you'd like that.
There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass.
Whoa, philosophy.
Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born?
Okay, so we can kind of cut this dialogue if we want, but let's go a bit smarmy and go, the next world will have to take care of itself, mate.
Paz, a fair answer.
Thank you.
Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer.
Okay.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough.
So
Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world?
Good Wi-Fi reception? You know, I've got no idea, mate. Dragons like mountains, I guess?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the Dragon Rend shout, I guess?
Yes and no. Viknusnikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
Okay, smartass, you got a point.
The Nords of those days used the Dragon Rend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Cool. An Elder Scroll? What's that?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation.
Okay, cool.
The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll.
Okay.
But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyek.
Okay, and are you saying that ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time? Is that what you're saying, dude?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever. Forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface.
Like a bad penny, I guess.
Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
And how does any of this help me, dude?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound. With the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
Okay, so time travel, cool.
You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
I like it. So, do you know when I can find this Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Oh, great. The lawkeeper at the College of Winterhold might know, do you think?
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Okay, so there's a couple more things to go through. I'm sorry this episode's quite dialogue intensive, but it's just the way of it. So, you know, if you don't want to hear about this backstory, that's fine. But let's get through it as quickly as we can. So what do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it?
Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
Haken, Gormlaith and Feldir, who are they?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot-Hun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. This guy basically helped the humans break free from dragon rule, which is kind of cool. How could an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time?
Vomindok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon, they would not listen.
Okay, and you mean you were there?
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow.
Cool.
But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner councils were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
Okay, and what does the Dragonrend shout actually do?
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
Okay, and finally, you're master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How does that work exactly?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself.
Okay.
Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Okay, this is pretty cool because it basically means you can get another couple of words for shouts for free. I can't remember which one's which, but I think one's fire, one's ice, and the other one's shock. I could be wrong. So let's go with Fus first of all.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back.
Okay.
Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path.
Yeah, Fus for that.
That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Okay, and again, I wish to meditate on a word of power.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin.
Okay, this time we'll go for fine.
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
Okay, so as you can see, Eternal Spirit has now been added to my list of shouts. And let's do it
Which
again.
calls to you,
And this time we'll go for
Dovahkiin.
Yol.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire.
Excellent.
It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice.
Okay.
Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn?
Everything.
What will you spare?
Nothing. Okay, so the fire within is added. So that's pretty cool.
Drem Yolok. Greetings. Lok Thum.
Okay, so he's going to go fly off and sit on his wall now. Hopefully. Yep, there you go. And one last thing to do before I end this episode. There's actually a pretty cool Easter egg here at the top of the world. We need to climb right to the top of this mountain, basically. So as you can see, I'm just heading in a straight line, pretty much. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. You can do it. Come on, come on, come on. And we want to get to this little rock face just here. Whoops, if I can. Okay. Okay, I'll go around a little bit. There we go. Come on. Okay, we'll try and head this way a bit. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, there you go. Yep, when you hit this, all these ore veins, we should, if you see here, there's an ebony ore vein and there's a notched pickaxe. Now this is an Easter egg. It's kind of like a little nod to the guy who created Minecraft, because his kind of name is Notch. So it's there. You can grab it, and what it basically is is raising the wielder's smithing abilities and does 5 shot damage to enemies on hit. So it's pretty cool. That's going to be our new pickaxe for the rest of this series, basically. And as you can see, it does exactly the same as a normal pickaxe, only it's got a bit of an enchantment on it. So that's basically it, guys. I'm going to basically mine these ores, and then if we just check our log, what we need to do is we need to call in on the College of Winterhold, basically, to find out if we can get some more clues onto where the whereabouts of this Elder Scroll. We also have the Word of Power in Arcwind Point, and I think Arcwind Point is actually quite close to where we are. Just look at the map, because we're here right now, and Arcwind Point is there. So I'm not sure. We might go back to the Greybeards first of all. Go speak to them. Then we'll need to head off to the College of Winterhold, and that's coming up in the next couple of episodes. For now though, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Take care and peace.